It's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z. And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all of those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common.
But they can't control me. You see, it ain't no name I won't name. It's up.
Foxy Brown said Jay-Z was putting that harsh on her when she was 15, 16. She said the man got a harsh. That's what that little girl said. She said Jay-Z got a harsh.
Y'all could keep asking me questions.
We're moving on.
Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him, because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got shit to do with that, and I don't even know nothing about that.
The reason why ain't nobody speaking up, because everybody been condoning this bullshit in hip-hop and film and television and sports. There's young teenage girls around grown-ass fucking men.
Well, it seems like it's Jay-Z's turn to get exposed and tangle in trouble, because at this point, many celebrities are just dying to reveal the truth of Jay-Z, and it became more serious when it was disclosed that Jay-Z got married to Beyonce just for the sake of fame and money. And not only that, Jay has been controlling Beyonce. That is why she married him. But wait, you have just tasted a chunk of cake. There is a whole cake left behind that you need to taste, and here we go.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame.
The situation at the Carter residence has apparently deteriorated to the point where Jay-Z is supposedly attempting to exert control over Beyonce by keeping her intoxicated. But is Beyonce actually trapped inside her own place? Someone has the correct answer. Jaguar Wright, who was catapulted to fame because of Jay-Z's MTV Unplugged performance in 2001, has now made some stunning claims about the Brooklyn rapper and left everybody in shock. The Philadelphia singer and songwriter makes these allegations in a 6-minute video posted online, in which she says that Jay-Z has been controlling Beyonce for years and was involved in the deaths of other prominent rappers, including Big L.
Who was the top rapper now? Nas and Jay-Z, and then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z.
Jaguar Wright's assertions, which have not been proven, seem to have opened a can of worms while simultaneously confirming what has always been before our eyes. But Jay's and Beyonce's tale is so fantastical, it could only be real. A monarch and a princess so in love that they'll stay together through anything. But is it really as strong and perfect as they portray it to be? Well, there are some flashing red flags in their marriage that can't be ignored, no matter how hard they attempt to hide the specifics. The first of these is their extreme secrecy, and it's logical that given the lack of details, fans would try to piece together when exactly Bey and Jay-Z first started dating. One fan said, "Ego or no ego, marriage was a business way before people got their priorities all messed up. It took a lot of pain to realize this. Now that I know better, I won't marry without a print-up." So Beyonce from the very beginning has always emphasized that they were just friends. They tried to keep their romance under wraps until it started to get serious. Jay-Z's '03 tune, Bonnie and Clyde from 2002, was the first time that Bey and Jay collaborated. Many people began making assumptions about their connection after that, but they said they were just friends. Beyonce said in an interview with Oprah Winfrey, "We were friends first. Before we went on any dates, we were on the phone for a year and a half. That foundation is so important in a relationship. Just to have someone that you just like is so important, and someone that is honest." It was clear that there was more than just friendship between Jay and you after you spent a few months attending public events, shows, and award ceremonies together. The question that arises is why the two artists denied it. What's with their reluctance and timidity? This is what Beyonce said about it in 2003.
I don't actually talk about who I'm dating, who I'm not, because I think it's important that I concentrate on the music. And when you start talking about those things, then that becomes bigger than the art.
Beyonce's privacy concerns are understandable. Dramas around artists can often entirely overshadow the artist's real works. However, not everything here makes sense. Don't you think it is all Jay-Z, as Jaguar said? Not only this, they frequently allude in their lyrics to personal turmoil, which is another red sign in their marriage.
We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Well, but that's not true. Beyonce's 2016 HBO premiere of the visual album Lemonade sparked widespread speculation regarding the state of her marriage to Jay-Z. Her devoted following, the Bayhive, set out to identify the mystery woman she referred to as Becky with the good hair in her song Sorry. Given the album's vengeance anthem vibes, some fans may have questioned whether or not Beyonce and Jay-Z were still together. One of them commented, "Nah, y'all were delusional then BC if you can't see both of them been FOS this whole time. Never liked either of them. And if you can just look at her and your spirit don't tell you that's evil, then I'll pray for you too." However, Jay-Z made an appearance in the album's second act to facilitate a reunion. If Jay-Z's participation in the Lemonade reconciliation number wasn't enough, the lyrics to the album's title track, 444, serve as his own apology tour. These are some of the lyrics. I apologize, often womanized, took for my child to be born. See through a woman's eyes, took for these natural twins to believe in miracles. Took me too long for this song, I don't deserve you. After some time had passed, Jay-Z provided an explanation as to why he had been unfaithful to Beyonce. He laid the blame for his unfaithfulness on the upbringing he had and claimed that he had no choice but to go to survival mode. He said, you have to survive, so you go into survival mode. And when you go into survival mode, what happens? You shut down all emotions. So even with women, you're going to shut down emotionally, so you can't connect. In my case, like, it's deep. And then all the things happen there. Infidelity. Many people wondered how Beyonce could stand by Jay-Z after he cheated on her, and some even speculated that the rapper had too much power over her to let her go. Some people have speculated that the Carters' marriage is only a legal arrangement and that they are not quite as head over heels in love as they portray themselves to be. The pair supposedly began as a romantic pursuit, but only on Jay-Z's end. According to Bey's uncle Larry, he was after her and she wasn't interested. She told me she wasn't too fond of him. I guess she wasn't attracted to him.
I'm sure this looks fine. It's boring, but it's whatever.
And the public's view of the Carters' marriage has been altered by the recent charges made by Jaguar Wright that there is something very wrong. Though the Carters haven't spoken and there's no way to verify Jaguar's claims, if they're genuine, someone needs to free Queen Bey from the cage she's built for herself. Now, Jaguar is not the only one who's been suspicious of Jay-Z controlling. According to some insiders and sources, it is also being said that Jay-Z is also involved in controlling and manipulating Kanye West, too. So basically, intriguing allegations about Aaliyah's murder have been made by Kanye West, who is known for his unorthodox beliefs. His accusations that Jay-Z and Beyonce sold out to Hollywood are more serious than ever. Kanye claims they have a deep fascination with the occult and have even offered human sacrifices in the past. He once said in an interview, "My mama Donda West was sacrificed," West said. Michael Jordan, what about him? His dad, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son. Out here in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. Though you may persuade yourself that this is the first time the facts of the case have been laid out so clearly, we all know that various pieces of evidence have come to light about the case in recent years that indicate foul play. Fans are also calling for a reopening of the probe to ensure that Aaliyah receives the justice she deserves. But do they really appreciate Aaliyah's giving? Is Kanye telling the truth? Or is he just trying to get people talking about him again? Kanye West's relationship with Beyonce and Jay-Z was celebrated as one of the best in the entertainment industry for a long time. Because of how sincere they are with one another, we thought their friendship would last forever. Soon, it became clear that the link between them was deteriorating. There was a lot of tension between the three music artists. They reportedly don't talk to each other very often anymore. But it doesn't stop Kanye from saying what's on his mind. He clearly stated that when you come to Hollywood, you will find out that there are a lot of celebrities that would be missing. Even though he claims that many people, including her mother, were sacrificed by the gang, nobody seems to be protesting them. People that can't be managed mysteriously disappear or seem traumatized. No one is ever able to stop Kanye from saying exactly what's on his mind. Kanye will always share his thoughts, whether they are anti-Semitic or reveal ritual murderers. So Kanye implied that a large number of famous people take part in ritualistic killings. He didn't come right out and say it, but he did hint at it and were experts at deciphering secret messages. Furthermore, he claimed that he couldn't be controlled by the people who run Hollywood because he hadn't anyone. Yes, that's what Kanye meant when he said, "They can't control me, they can control Shaq and Charles Barkley, they can control LeBron James, they can control Beyonce and Jay-Z. Ain't no name I won't say, it's up." It's not just Kanye who has something to say about Aaliyah's passing, even has some important points to make. Beyonce's solo career was floundering when Aaliyah passed away. All she needed to become renowned overnight was an opening left by Aaliyah's passing. It would appear that Aaliyah's passing was the impetus for the restarting of her career, and now she is known as the Queen of Many Hearts.
By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling?
How much longer are we going to let the same people profit from the same kind of tragedy over and over again, despite the fact that Aaliyah is no longer alive? It is about time that they make amends for their transgressions.
And Aaliyah's gone. You know, you have to start asking yourself questions after being in this business.
Beyonce and Jay-Z have been accused of breaking the law on multiple occasions, so this is not the first time it has happened. They have long been the subject of conspiracy theories and overactive imaginations, with the idea that the two are members of the Illuminati and that they are subtly bringing about a revolution and a new world order by brainwashing the general public through music videos and dance routines.
They had weirdos standing up everywhere, and then Beyonce, show a document cam shot of this if you can. She does the Illuminati symbol.
Not only Beyonce, Jay-Z has, for the past few years, been known to make a hand signal in the shape of a triangle while he is performing. This item, which is apparently a diamond, has come to be associated with Jay-Z and the musical label he founded. He said, "Great rap should have all kinds of unresolved layers that you don't necessarily figure out the first time you listen to it. Instead, it plants dissonance in your head." However, the shape of the triangle has some connection to the phrase Eye of Providence. They claim that the eye has connections to a number of other belief systems, including the Freemasons and the Illuminati. Conspiracy theorists assert that the hand symbol that is Jay-Z's trademark inadvertently conveys the message that he is a member of the Illuminati. Additionally, as you may have seen in the past, there were rumors that Beyonce had some sort of occultic side to her. As early as 2018, Beyonce's former drummer Kimberly Thompson leveled allegations against the singer, including severe witchcraft and magic spells of molestation against the diva. It would appear that she said something along these lines.
And according to The Blast, she claims that for some reason, Bey has started a campaign of harassment against her that includes extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells of sexual molestation.
Thus, the news of Aaliyah's death sent shockwaves through the music industry and prompted an outpouring of grief from her fans around the globe. However, it wasn't long before whispers started flying that there was more to Aaliyah's death than met the eye. As a result, it quickly became impossible to tell fact from fiction, with rumors ranging from the pilot's supposed fabrication to the Illuminati killing Aaliyah to make room for Beyonce.
A new book by music journalist Katie Ianzoli has allegedly revealed that the singer didn't want to board the small private plane, contrary to reports.
But why Beyonce of all the pop performers? Both singers shared similar upbringings, that of an R&B family with an interest in acting. As a result, it became clear that the two singers shared a common goal, but that only one of them would be successful in achieving it. Since Aaliyah was already making moves to leave the legacy behind, this theory suggests that the Illuminati have chosen Beyonce to carry it on. At least that's what it's been heard.
Conspiracy theorists whiplash when she flashed the Rock Nation hand symbol at halftime. A move these theorists claimed was evidence of her allegiance to the Illuminati.
But it looks that destiny has brought Beyonce to us, and she shall reign as our queen. Beyonce is currently at the pinnacle of her career with fans all around the world. But keep in mind that the concept behind her luxurious lifestyle comes from somewhere else, and because everyone knows that Aaliyah was a serious threat to Beyonce's success and that Beyonce had to have her killed off. Beyonce deserves equal praise, as she is also incredibly talented. In contrast, Aaliyah's style and sound were uniquely their own. Beyonce has always looked up to her, and she continues to inspire many other women in the music industry.
Only 27, so I was really young, and I feel like it's important for women and men to have their goals in their own life before they can complete someone else.
Many people have speculated about what may have caused the baby girl's death. Before the matter is reopened, we can only speculate. The tragic loss of such a beloved celebrity due to an accident continues to hurt many. Now, Aaliyah's supporters are demanding accountability for those responsible for the star's downfall. The story is not over yet finished. It has just come to light that Jay-Z may also have had an inappropriate relationship with a minor named Foxy Brown. It's bad enough that Foxy allegedly had to put up with Gunner throughout their silly, inappropriate relationship. These are serious matters. Ronnie, a man who served time for R. Kelly, has some shocking information to reveal. Ronnie Bo had some juicy chats with Kelly when they were both behind bars, and Kelly was more than happy to share the beans. Kelly claims that the music industry rumors against him are far worse than what happened to Aaliyah. That's unbelievable, right? Kelly states that the media ran with the story for the sole intention of ruining his reputation and career.
People to know, like, the rumors as far as him, marrying her while she was
15.
But this is from where the drama started. Ronnie just recently did an interview with Juicy Talk TV, and let's just say that he revealed some shocking new information in that chat. Jay-Z is the new future of hip-hop culture, according to Ronnie, and it's quite conceivable that Jay was the one responsible for R. Kelly's terrible reputation.
Everybody believe this shit that they see in the media. So if the media starts saying R. Kelly a pedophile, you know what I'm saying?
Coming back to our case in point, Damon Dash was also recently interviewed by Nick Cannon, who asked him, at what age was Foxy Brown signed? And Cannon responded by saying, I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown. I didn't sign Foxy Brown. Stop putting me in that. Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say. What do you mean by that question? It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Well, when Cannon pressed him to give a clear answer, he exploded on the host.
Kenyatta, I'm just asking. Why you bring that up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What were you saying?
But as things would turn out, Damon wasn't exactly successful at evading the question, and this basically proved that there was something going on between Foxy and Jay-Z. He sang, I never stuck cock in the fox's box. Damned if I ain't opened Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox. A while after the allegations were made, Foxy Brown spoke on them, claiming that they were as false as they come. She said, the atrociousness of this story sickened me to my stomach. Any and everyone involved will be contacted by my attorney. In all my years in the music industry, these are the most disgusting and disrespectful allegations I've ever experienced. This fictitious story, with no audio, visual, or written interview, clearly was concocted with malicious intent. I will not let any undercover hater create discord and disrespect my name and reputation. This disrespect will not be tolerated. Ronnie also said that the parents of the allegedly underage ladies didn't give a hoot about the situation because they were making a mint off their daughters. That's unbelievable, right? It's stunning, yet it may be the truth, especially with regards to the hip-hop industry and its associates. It is not unprecedented for such activities to go under the radar, as many begin at a young age, with the majority of those involved being children.
Yeah, even them other girls that they were saying underage, bro, like they parents was like, man, take her under your wings, you know what I'm saying?
However, that's not all. Wendy Williams also had some very thought-provoking things to say about it. Wendy made fun of Foxy Brown and Jay-Z's unhealthy relationship while announcing the publication of Foxy Brown's memoir. Do we know everything there is to know about this situation? Foxy is very open about her life, but I remember when Foxy and Jay-Z had I'll Be Foxy was the star of that. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown were allegedly a romantical thing. All right, I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce. Allegedly. Now, Blueprint hitmaker Jay-Z's reputation has taken a hit as the stunning Rita Ora finally vented her frustrations with him. Rita Ora has said that she had a meltdown after her 2015 legal battle with Jay-Z, in which she sued Roc Nation, Jay-Z's record label, for allegedly not adequately supporting her career. Why? Simply put, Jay was obsessed with micromanaging Rita's every action.
I got signed when I turned 18 and I'm 21 now. And I never believed people when they were like, be patient, because I was so confused.
Rita signed with Jay-Z's company in 2008 and released her debut album, Aura. 7 years later, she filed a lawsuit against the label, saying that she had been neglected and no longer received any assistance from Jay-Z or the business. Later in February 2016, Jay-Z's record company filed a $2.3 million lawsuit against Rita in an attempt to release her from her contract and recoup part of the money they had spent on her.
On why I wasn't out, and I didn't know what I wanted to put out. I just knew I wanted to sing and be out, and I had some amazing, this is my first record.
Along with fighting for her artistic independence from Roc Nation, Rita had to deal with speculation that she was the Becky with the good hair, referenced in Beyonce's Lemonade album, which was supposedly about Jay-Z's infidelity. But who does not know, while Jay and Bey continued to garner headlines for their spicy, low-key romantic life, there were rumors involved that the rapper allegedly cheated on his beau to date his protege, Rihanna.
And
beautiful
When
girl.
I met her that day, I knew she was a star. Like, just her look, the way she walked into a room and her confidence, and she performed in my office.
And she was, what, 17 years old at that?
However, there were whispers that the rumors were an attempt to boost the popularity of the Barbarian singer, and for this purpose, Rihanna was being controlled. Regardless of the outcome, this was just the first of several charges leveled against the musician. The claimed victim made the next allegation of infidelity in the relationship. On her album B-Day from 2006, she has not one but 2 songs about cheating. But later on, Beyonce and Jay-Z cleared up all the rumors by deciding to live together forever. But these rumors against Jay-Z might have raised the eyebrows among the public because at least at this point, everything is pointing toward Jay-Z. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.